right, it is time for What's Up and About this morning on Wake Up Nigeria. Rume and I, we have so much to talk about. We're not even sure where to start, but we have to start. So I'm just going to touch on a video we saw of a lady who got really upset at her man while he was proposing. So he stood and was proposing, and she's like, no, go on your knees. And she's like, and the guy is like, no, as per school of Peteduchi now, you know, and is insisting it wouldn't kneel down to propose. And then things escalated and got out of hand. And I'm wondering, what's your take on it? That kind of situation.
So for me, right, I feel like it's all about expectations, and sometimes it might be a social construct. So there's the social construct that when a man is proposing to you, he should kneel down. And for a lot of people, it's more like that's the only time he's going to kneel down in his life. He probably would not do that again. So that's the only time. So make him kneel. For me, I feel like kneel down.
That should be.
But then, like I said, it's a social construct and something that is already in our heads. But for, you know, you and your man, you and your partner, you guys already have your way of doing things. It doesn't have to be a culture because you adopted it. You can create your own culture for yourself and say, you know what, maybe we're not those people. I think, I can't remember if it was Chimamanda Adichie, right, that did not want to, she did not have to kneel down to give him the cup, the palm wine, right? So, and her husband understood that. So for you and your boyfriend, you guys have been dating, he's coming to propose to you, you should already know what to expect and what not to expect. But I don't think you should go ahead and embarrass him like that in public and say, you have to kneel down, and then he escalates to so much.
Both of them already have issues, and that has to do with understanding. They both do not understand themselves. That was actually my thought when I saw that video. I was like, these two don't understand themselves. You have a woman, you don't know exactly what she wants and how she wants it. And you have a man, and you don't know exactly how to get what you want in a subtle manner, in a respectful manner. That's a problem. Two of them, ego and a lot to deal with. I wonder what Chef Mide has to say about this.
I think you've said it, but when she noticed that the man is not going to need her, she should have turned it into
a spectacle.
Or maybe, you know, we are not in their relationship. There might have been some underlying issues, and she felt that maybe the man is just a bossy kind of, and she wanted it. But there are better ways, because two wrongs can't make a right.
Absolutely.
You can't just keep on shouting and turn a situation to a sin.
For me, the man was, for me, like I said, my man has to kneel down. I'm sorry, if you're my future man and you're watching this, you have to kneel down when you're proposing to me, because that's probably the only time. Or because, yeah, when I'm getting married, I'm the one who's going to come and kneel down and give you the palm wine. So why can't you kneel down? Why are you proud? Like you said, his ego. Yeah, why are you proud? I mean, if you really love somebody, you can decide that, you know what, if this is what would make you happy, why not?
I was having a conversation about this with my colleague Adams on the bus coming to work today. And I remember I told him that, as far as I am concerned, it's a case of you people trying as much as possible to meet each other halfway. Whether the person kneels down or not, the fact that you have decided to imbibe a foreign tradition, go all the way. The tradition states that you do what? You kneel down to propose. So why are you proposing in that way if you know you won't kneel down? But then, of course, there's still the understanding of you do not embarrass your man in public like that. Like, you can now get home and make all the fuss you want, but hey, he spent a lot of money. There was somebody performing. It was, wow.
There might be that. He might just be a narcissist. And he just wants to buy her with the gift and everything. So she, and she's not having it.
It's even possible that they already had maybe a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding. And she's looking at him and she's like, what are you doing? Exactly. Are you just trying to buy me? Or are you trying to keep me? Because a lot of men do that. They want to keep you. And they feel like the moment they can splurge with gifts, oh, is it not ring you want? And you come and collect the ring. And then
that was what I was saying, that we are not in the relationship. So there might be some things that are happening.
But I feel like the guy should have knelt down. It's not that.
Somebody like me, what thing concern me concerning?
You know, you spoke about foreign traditions, right? It's not even in our culture to propose. It's in our culture to say, I want to come and see your family. They're not giving a ring and, you know, doing this whole elaborate proposal and whatnot. Instead, they're coming to see your family and saying, we saw a beautiful flower in your garden and we want to pluck it.
A yellow pawpaw flower. God, Rume.
That is our culture. So I feel like if you want to have the foreign culture or the foreign tradition.
They have to do it the right way.
Exactly, do it the right. When you're in Rome, you speak like Romans do.
Absolutely.
So why not do that? I mean, for me, I feel like every man should kneel down to propose.
Anyway,
It's nice.
you remember when we started the conversation, I did say that we have a lot of stuff we're thinking about. That also takes me to expectations. This issue of people having expectations, and then when your expectations are not met, it causes confusion and problems. And that takes us to, you were talking earlier about black tax just before we came on.
Yes, so I was speaking about black tax. I think last week, Titi had dropped on the group a video of a lady. She was speaking to her siblings and saying, you have to get out of my house. I'm not doing this anymore. And you could tell that she had been taking care of her siblings. Now, I don't know if they've been complacent or maybe they're lazy and they don't do anything and they mess up the house. I don't know what the dynamics had been prior to that. But that brings the question, how much is too much? Like, as a first child, I mean, I can relate to that. Even though my siblings are not like that, I mean, they are amazing people. They spoil me.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah.
I dare say the same for my siblings. God bless you guys for me. Especially my Catherine.
Catherine will see this.
In fact.
Okay, so now, how much is too much? Like, how do you go too far or too little when it comes to taking care of your family? And the reason why I use the term black tax, because there are a lot of people who live in the diaspora, but then they still have obligations to send money home. They might not be doing so well where they are, but it's that thing of, I need to take care of my family. Should you put yourself first in some situations?
That's where it's even long. Some people are here and they are going through a lot.
Yeah.
They haven't taken care of themselves. You see some people, they are working hard, they are making good money, they look haggard. Why? Because all their money goes to the village. All their money goes to, you see a young person being responsible for the tuition of 5 children of their parents. And you ask yourself, if you ask, you know, if the guy tries to make a complaint or the girl tries to pull herself out of it, you're told you're ungrateful. Do you know that God blessed you so you can help your younger ones?
Exactly.
Do you know that God elevated you so you can be the one to
Do you know how we've even taken care of you? So we took care of you for you too.
You took care of one person to take care of 17 people. Hey, well, long. People are trying.
I saw something on Instagram say that if you give someone something once, you create, they will be grateful. Then the second time, the third time, by the time you give them the third time, you are already making them expectant.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where you're giving them.
That reminds me of that stuff you and I discussed some weeks
back.
back.
At the end of the day, when you keep giving them, they have this entitlement mentality.
Yes. Exactly.
When you now stop giving them, you are now
you're the bad person.
Yes.
You're the bad person.
I mean, in this economy, some people are not even considerate. They don't even think of the fact that how are you yourself surviving? The fact that you are driving. They don't know if maybe you are buying the fuel on credit.
Maybe you're buying 1 liter every morning.
They just see that you're driving. They see that, oh, at least you have clothes to wear. They see that, oh, at least you're still buying food. They believe your life is okay. Or because you have makeup from TVC. They think you are very rich. Yeah. Ewo. Everybody is managing themselves.
We're all surviving, to be honest. We're all surviving. And I think that expectations or entitlements syndrome that a lot of people have, we need to start to drop it, right? If anybody gives you anything, that is fine. If your boyfriend comes and proposes with just one tiny 1-carat ring and doesn't do anything, then you should take that.
What's
okay.
in a ring? What's in a
but
ring?
I want the diamonds, though. Let's just put it out there.
I always say that. I know the quantity of buns I will fry before I gain 5,000. So if I give you 5,000 naira for my money, that's a whole lot.
I mean, see, that's a buns fryer. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
Okay, but I'm sure you get the point. A lot to talk about, a lot to unpack this morning. Yeah. But hey, of course, there's always limited time. Thank you so much for watching. This is Wake Up Nigeria. We'll take a break. Rume and I will be back in a bit. To stay with us.